Good morning students. Today we are going to revise fourth lesson of our geography, that is climate chapter. Climate refers to the sum total of weather conditions and variations over a large area for a long period of time, that is more than 30 years. Weather refers to the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. Elements of weather and climate: temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind, humidity, precipitation. Climatic controls. There are 6 major controls of the climate on any one place. They are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from sea, then ocean currents, relief features. Factors affecting Indian climate: latitude, altitude, pressure of wind. Latitude. The Tropic of Cancer passes through middle of the country. Half of the country lying south of the Tropic of Cancer belong to the tropical area. Altitude. The Himalayas prevents the cold winds from Central Asia from entering the subcontinent, making winter milder as compared to Central Asia. Pressure and wind system. Atmospheric conditions that govern climate and associated weather conditions in India are pressure and surface wind, upper air circulation, western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclones. Upper air circulation. The higher level of the atmosphere is dominated by a westerly flow, and important component of this flow is the jet streams. Jet streams, a narrow belt of high altitude westerly winds in the troposphere, transition between troposphere and the stratosphere. Western cyclone disturbances and tropical cyclones. The western disturbances which enter the Indian subcontinent from the west and the northwest during in the winter months originates from the Mediterranean Sea and are brought into India by a westerly jet stream. Tropical cyclone originates over the Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. The tropical cyclone occur during the monsoon as well as in October and November and are part of easterly flow. Indian monsoon. Monsoon are seasonal winds which reverse the direction of flow with the change of season. The climate of India is strongly influenced by monsoon wind. Factors that affect the mechanism of Indian monsoon: differential heating and cooling of land and water creates low pressure on land while the sea experiences high pressure. Shifting of intertropical convergence zone (ITCZ) over the Ganga plain during summers. The intensity and the position of high pressure area towards the east of Madagascar, approximately at 20 degrees south over the Indian Ocean, affects the Indian monsoon. The heating up of the Tibetan plateau in summers creates low pressure above the plateaus. The movement of the westerly jet streams to the north of the Himalayas and the presence of the tropical easterly jet streams over the Indian peninsula during summer. Southern oscillation. The onset of the monsoon and withdrawal. During the month between 100 to 120 days, early June of the to mid of September. When the monsoon arrives, the normal rainfall increases suddenly and continues constantly for several days. This is known as the burst of the monsoon. It proceeds into the Arabian Sea branches and the Bay of Bengal branch. The Arabian Sea branch reaches Mumbai about 10 days later on approximately on 10th June. The Bay of Bengal branch also advances rapidly and arrives in Assam in the first week of June. The withdrawal of the monsoon begins in the northwestern states in India by early September. By mid-October, it withdraws completely from northern half of the peninsula. By December, the monsoon retreats completely from rest of India. The seasons. 4 main seasons can be identified in India: cold weather season, hot weather season, advancing monsoon and retreating monsoon. winter season or cold weather season. The season begins from November and stays till February in North India. Coldest months are December and January in the northern part of India. Hot weather season. Hot weather season in India ranges from March to May. Temperature up to 48 degrees Celsius are approximated in North India. In peninsular India, temperature remains the lower due to the moderately influenced by the oceans because of three sides also covered with ocean. Advancing monsoon or the rainy season. By early June, the trade winds of the southern hemisphere attracted to the northern hemisphere due to the creation of the low pressure condition here. Rainfall in Ganga Valley decreases from east to west. Rajasthan and parts of Gujarat get scanty rainfall. Then retreating or post monsoon, the transition season. During October-November, the movement of the sun towards the south causes the monsoon in the northern plain to become weaker. By early November, the low pressure conditions over northwestern India gets transferred by the Bay of Bengal, which causes cyclonic depression. Monsoon as a unifying bond. There is a great diversity in the climatic condition due to the location, extent and relief features. These monsoon winds bind the whole country by providing water to set the agriculture activities in the motion. Okay, we'll continue in next video with the next lesson.